Hey, I'm Jeremy Patton. This is Blake Pennington. Thanks for helping out. We're going to work on the far side armbar. I'm sure there's a lot of videos of this already, but it wouldn't hurt to have another one because it's an awesome move. It's one of my favorite moves. We have our side control. I have the underhook. That's really important. Now, one of two things happens here. One, he's just hugging my arm. That's great. Or he's hugging my head. Either way, he's giving me the armbar. So we're going to do this one first. This is pretty common. So I'm going to take my right hand. I'm just going to hook it on his shoulder, kind of under his armpit. And this is critical. I'm going to take my elbow and bring it up, and I'm putting it right on his ribs. That's very painful. I'm not putting all my weight on him because I don't want to hurt him, but it really hurts. And I'm going to pinch his arm with my head and my shoulder. And I pull him up onto his side a little bit. That's important too. I'm going to take this hand and shove his head down, or I can just put it here. I'm going to take my right knee and put it underneath his armpit and step out with my left foot. And I'm still pinching. And I'm keeping pressure on his ribs with my forearm and my elbow right here. Now the foot I have up, I'm going to bring it around and put it on his back. So I'll be here, 1, and I keep my butt low, 2, and I sit down and squeeze my knees. And there's the arm. Straighten the arm, keep his thumb up, squeeze your knees together, and then you bridge, and there's the arm bar. Side mount, I've got the underhook here. Let's say he hugs my arm this time instead. It's pretty much the same thing. I'm going to hook his shoulder here with the arm that he's trying to control, and pull him up on his side like this. And I've got my forearm and my elbow digging into his ribs, and it's really painful. And I'm going to take my left hand and either push his head down or to set it over here. I'm going to take my right knee and I'm going to put it under his armpit and come up on my left foot. It almost feels kind of like Neon Belly, except my knee's on the floor, but it's kind of the same position. And I'm going to keep my butt low and take my foot and put it on his back. My foot will be on the floor, but my shin will be on his back. Like this. And I stay low, right here. Squeeze the knees, straighten his arm out. You squeeze the knees so you don't hurt your nuts when you pull on the arm. It's really important. And don't do arm bars like that. Squeeze. And then I pull the pinky to my chest. If he's flexible, that might not work. So once the pinky gets close to your chest, you start bridging like this. To finish the armbar, keeping your knees together, guys. That's important. Yet another angle. Got my knees wide, arm under his head. This one's under his arm. My shoulders in his face, making him look away from me. He hugs my head this time. You know, some people think this is safe. I take my right hand and hook his shoulder, my fingers are under his armpit almost. Pull him up on his side. That's really important. Now my forearm and my elbow are digging into his ribs. I'm squeezing, I'm pinching his arm between my head and my shoulder. I put my hand on his face, go on the floor. My right knee kind of comes up on his armpit. I come up on my left foot. Now I'm going to bring my shin against his back. I just keep my butt low. 1, 2. See how low I am? Now here, what I'm going to do, if I can, sometimes I like to grab the pants or hook his leg when I sit down. And that way it's hard for him to start flopping around and maybe escape his position. He might try to, I don't know, hitchhike or do a flip out of this, whatever. But if you're holding on to his pants, if he had a gi on, it makes it harder for him to do that. So he's not going to spaz out. I'm squeezing my knees. My foot's under his back right now. That's okay. And then once he's under control, squeeze the knees together. That way. If you've got time and you want to pull that out, that's fine too. Make sure you keep your butt close to his shoulder. You don't want to land way out here like this. He's going to get out of this. He'll pull his elbow through and he's gone. Nice.